Well, a dog can be a great family pet, but they can also provide much-needed therapeutic benefits. The Honor Group and Bonney Plumbing, Heating and Air have teamed up to raise funds to provide service dogs to veterans who are dealing with post-traumatic stress and other combat-related disorders. So here to explain more are Mark Soto with the Honor Group and Eddie Russell with Bonney Plumbing, Heating and Air. Man's best friend really is man's best friend, and we're going to find out exactly what that means in a moment. But first, so tell us about the Honor Group, Mark.
Well, we started as a football event originally, and what happened is as we grew, we became not only the biggest football showcase in America, but we also started doing things for military veterans with the money that we were raising through our football showcase. We started doing great things with it. So the mission of the Honor Group is about educating students, coaches, and communities about the needs of our military veterans. And one of the major things that we saw that they need a lot and the most is this PTSD is rampant with our combat veterans, and it's been a thing that's been really weighing down on a lot of these guys that are returning home. So we saw that these service dogs were ways of bringing them healing and love and attention that they may not be getting through other ways. And so that's what we've been doing, is buying these service dogs, and we're making a huge impact on veterans.
That's great. And Eddie, you have an experience coming out of the service, right?
Yes.
Okay, so share that with me.
Well, I was pretty fortunate compared to a lot of veterans. My experience, literally the first month was kind of a vacation. I could wake up whenever I wanted to and do whatever I wanted to. But as I got back in the workforce, I actually found it to be rather difficult, mainly because when you're in the military, everything's based on a team camaraderie type aspect. And when you get back into the civilian workforce, you find that it's not always that. A lot of people are just there for your paycheck and then they're going home. And so it took me a while to kind of adapt, and honestly, that's one of the reasons why I love Bonney the way I do, just because the camaraderie that we built within the company is very like somewhat being in the military. There's a lot of veterans that work for us, and it's just a great atmosphere. And this is just another program that kind of supports the Bonney family, and what we do. And
so, because of your experience, and you kind of can relate firsthand, you probably are really happy about the fundraiser that's happening with the Honor.
It's great. I was actually talking to Mark earlier about how I can get more involved, on a personal standpoint, let alone with the Bonney, just because I think it's an unbelievable program what they do.
And so we're focusing on PTSD, which you, Mark, are saying is a major issue for many men and women that come out of service. And you kind of had a little bit of an experience with what some of that stress is like, but some of that stress can be extreme when they come out of service, right? Dealing with combat, dealing with those life-changing, life-threatening issues. So I want to talk about how impactful, though, a service dog is, because who would have thought that a service dog can actually help somebody with PTSD. So tell me more about that.
Yeah, well, it's the love and attention that we have with our pets, right? And everybody loves dogs. We love our kitties. We love that type of thing. But they've found through studies that even the military has done, the Department of Defense has done, that there's tremendous healing that occurs with the love of a pet. If there's someone that's getting anxiety, there's that nudge and that pet that releases that. I know people that have a real hard time in crowded rooms, and having that dog there gives them that sense of I have a friend there, and I have security, and it does great things for these women and men that are coming home.
And let's face it, service dogs are not cheap.
No, they're not.
They are very expensive. So in order to have that opportunity to heal, people need help getting these dogs to these servicemen and women. So let's talk about the fundraiser and how our viewership can get involved.
Well, go ahead.
So Bonney, through the month of July, for every service ticket that we have, we're going to be donating a certain portion towards this donation, and then also for any clients out there that are wanting to donate, we will match their offer as well. So that's how Bonney's helping through the month of July, but it's going to be an ongoing thing.
Okay, all right, so the goal is to get service dogs to the men and women who've served suffering from PTSD so they can begin their healing process, right?
Yes, Melissa.
Okay, so make sure you check out Bonney Plumbing, Heating and Air. Get a service done, portion's going to be donated. Where can people go for more information?
Go to our website, www.thehonorgroup.org. Thehonorgroup.org, and it explains it in detail what we're doing.
Great. Both of you, thank you so much. Such a pleasure. And everyone, thank you for joining us today. We will see you back here tomorrow at 11:30 as we continue to bring value home right here on Sack & Co. You take care, everybody. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Cool. Awesome. so where